Live from Gerald J. Ford Stadium on the beautiful campus of SMU in the Big D, you are listening to the Mustang Mood Podcast.
Ben, do you want to sing the background music?
No, I don't know the background music.
We had some technical issues. I'm sorry, guys. We don't have the music. Really missing out there. But we've got some great guests. No music, great guests. Maybe there's a correlation. I don't know. But we're here with two amazing defenders from the ACC Championship SMU soccer team, Mr. Enzo Panozzo and Villads Landsperg. Did I say that right?
You did indeed.
Oh, my
Let's
gosh.
go.
I was so sweating, dude. Guys, how's it going?
It's good.
Going great.
Good. What you been up to today?
We had practice this morning, and it was a rough one. Had some runs afterwards, too. Some sprints.
Did you get in trouble?
Yeah,
We're a little too soft right now.
apparently we are.
Why's that?
Team defense soft, I suppose.
Oh.
As a punishment.
What are the typical sprint conditioning punishments in soccer?
Today, all we had to do was run, which is actually not as bad as what it usually is. We just had to run from the end line to the halfway line and back. But it wasn't timed or anything, so it was good. But
Okay.
I would say the bad ones are, you guys know the beep test or pacer test you run when you're in elementary school? Yeah, so that's probably the worst.
Those were awful.
Yeah.
So they actually have those for side. Are you running the full length of the field or the width?
You run 22 yards
Okay.
down and back. You have to make it, for the certain beep, and then it just gets faster and faster and faster.
What happens if you don't make it?
You get an X, and you only get two. You fail, so you only get you can fail twice, and then you're done. So you get a warning, and then you're done. And you don't want to. Usually, I don't know what our number is to try to hit, but if you don't hit that number, it's not good.
What happens then?
It's
you
not
can't
good,
talk.
Walker.
Can't talk.
Nah,
about
you just get put on a list. The didn't make it list. Didn't pass list.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's just get straight to it. What was winning the ACC Championship like? I just want to hear y'all's experience there.
It was fun. It was a good long weekend. We all had a couple exams that we were studying for, and we all had to push them a couple of weeks. And then we showed up in North Carolina. We played really well in the first game against Syracuse, and then Virginia in the final. I think it was 1 p.m.
Yeah.
during the day, which was weird, different. Sun's out, and they played well. It was a kind of a boring game, to be honest. But then Step came in clutch and won the game for us.
Yeah, that whole tournament was just unreal from start to finish, playing Wake, and then going back to Stanford the second time was incredible, and then winning there, coming home. Syracuse 5-1 after they beat us in the regular season.
Yeah.
We all were just waiting for that game. And then same thing with Virginia. They beat us at home, and then, just grinding out the game. We know how it was going to go. We sat back a little bit and just waited, and then when we got a chance, we took it, and we finished.
Yeah, because y'all went on a tear, beating Stanford and then Syracuse and Virginia, getting a lot of revenge along the way, I guess. How much is that a motivating factor for you guys? It's when you get to see a team for the second time.
Yeah, for me and for all of us, I think it's super motivating, seeing Stanford again. And honestly, from Wake last year, that's who we played in the first round, and we ended up losing to them in PKs. And I think that was last year. Was that last year?
That was the year before I got here, yeah.
Wait, so who did we play last year?
First round was Wake.
That was last year, right? Yeah, so last year, last year we lost to Wake. Yeah, last year we lost to Wake, so then seeing them again in the conference tournament was big. We wanted to play them again. And then who did we play? And then Stanford's just always a crazy game. We played them in the regular season 0-0. Each team thought they should have won, respectively. Mm-hmm. And then we play them again, and getting that win away was unbelievable. And flying back home in the private jet was amazing.
Whose private jet? Or was it just
Coach?
It was just a charter. Yeah, it was Huddy's.
Okay.
Huddy's jet. He gave it to us for the night.
That's awesome.
Go ahead.
Sorry, you were talking about going to penalty shots or like a shootout in the previous year's tournament, I guess to me as like a fan, I look at that and it's like there's like a game within a game. It's like you're not playing the actual game to decide the result of the game kind of at the last minute. How does that feel to you guys? Like when you fight throughout a whole game and then now we like kind of play the side quest almost to determine the winner.
Yeah, I mean, it's super nerve-wracking. Obviously, it was the year before I got here, so I wasn't in it, and we actually didn't end up going in any penalty shootouts this year. But super nerve-wracking. You're just standing there watching your teammate, I don't even know, walk 50 yards up to take a penalty that can decide if you go home or if you keep going in the tournament. So, nerve-wracking for sure.
Yeah, I know for me, like, I didn't play soccer, but watching on TV, I'm sick, so I can't even imagine. Like, I couldn't take the pressure, so I don't know how you guys do it, but it's crazy.
Yeah. Does it feel just like a coin flip, or is it? I know there's more to it, but
yeah, like there's some
what
strategy
like?
and stuff like that. But I mean, it depends. If you're taking it, it's a whole different feeling than if you're watching. If you're just sitting there watching, you're like your heart's beating and you don't know what's gonna happen. If you're taking it, usually you're pretty confident, or you should be confident, so you know you're gonna make it. But yeah.
Wow.
If you were thrown in, like obviously, maybe you're not the first guy on the list right now, but like if you were thrown in, like how confident would you be in your ability to score? I think
we'd both want to take it. In this upcoming year. Obviously we didn't end up going into penalties last year, but I think that we both would have taken one probably if it went to 5. I mean, I think we'd be confident. We'd be doing it in the previous days or even weeks, preparing for it, knowing that it might, you might end up in penalty shootout. So you got to be prepared, know where you're going to put it, and just be confident, hit it with pace, and
hopefully we don't have to get to that point though.
Yeah,
it's way better if you just went in the race.
Yeah, I guess the goal is to avoid having to go to PK.
Yeah.
It is.
So like leading up to the tournament, is that something you work on? It's like
we
kind of figures out
like
his guys.
Once it starts getting tournament time and then like NCAA tournament, that's like regular season. We don't even worry about it.
Right.
Like you do it if you want to on your own, but then once tournament time hits, then it can happen. So then we start training that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, kind of wanted to talk about y'all's respective journeys to SMU because they're very different. So I guess we can start with you, Enzo. How'd you end up here? What's your journey been like?
So I was a walk-on originally. I came to SMU my spring of my freshman year. I played football at IMG Academy my fall of my freshman year. And then I came to SMU as just a regular student. I wasn't on any team or anything like that. And then I reached out to Huddy on text, and he left me on delivered. He didn't respond to me. And then I emailed the whole coaching staff, probably a couple days later, and I'd pled my case, and I wanted to try out. I told them I'd do whatever, I'd be a practice player, whatever they wanted. And then Huddy texted me back. So something happened, and then he texted me back. I came to practice on a random Tuesday, Thursday, and I didn't realize, I did realize this from high school, but in college, we practice in the morning, and all my classes I had scheduled them for in the morning. So he was like, well, he said, what's your class schedule? And I sent him, he's like, well, you could come for 30 minutes, but I don't know what this is going to do for you. So I came to random Tuesday, Thursday for 30 minutes, and I was the worst player on the field. No doubt about it. I was the worst player on the field. I showed up in a white T-shirt, in black shorts, and just ran, just ran the whole time. I wasn't out of shape because I had played sports my whole life, but I was not in soccer shape. I was in football shape. And, so then that week passed. The next week, same thing. I had a 2-week trial, but it was only 2 days. Usually if you have a 2-week trial, you train every day. So I had 2 weeks, 4 days, 30 minutes. It's freezing. It's February. Or I don't know what it was freezing though. I'm freezing. One of my teammates, shout out JP Jordan, he actually gave me his pullover and it warmed me up a little bit, and now we're really good friends. But so I did that, and then the whole time I'm telling my parents, I'm I just want to be on the team. I don't even want to play. I never want to play. I just want to be on the team. And so whatever. I worked hard and for those 4 days, and so Huddy and the coaching staff at the time invited me back to for the whole spring. But there was like, you can come and train with us the whole spring. You're not on the team, but you can train with us. So, and he just said train. And then what I ended up doing was, I ended up just doing everything with the team. And like, I went to weights with the team, and Huddy was like, and he told me this later. He was like, I don't even know how you got like started going to weights. Like, I didn't tell you to go to weights, and I didn't like invite you to go to weights. You just like started going. So
That's awesome.
yeah. So I just kind of involved myself a lot with the team and got really close to all the guys. And then fast forward to the end of that spring, they like invited me to come back for the fall and be on the team full time. And but they said like, you know, you're never. I was getting better, but they're like, you're probably not gonna play. I can't promise you anything like that. And I was like I, at the time I was like, oh my god, like, are you kidding me? I never want to play. I just want to be on the team. like this is amazing. That's like literally what I tell my parents all the time. Like, please, I just want to make the team. That's it. And then yeah. So that's basically how I got here.
Okay, what's that journey been like then? Like starting every game this year and then winning the ACC Championship.
Well,
Like coming
actually,
from where?
Sorry, before we get to that, I feel like we skipped a step. What, like, so you're playing football.
Mm-hmm.
What position?
Okay, let me restart then. I did play football at IMG. I was a receiver, but I
Okay.
played. So I went to IMG in 8th grade. I played soccer from 8th grade to my fall of junior year. My spring of junior year, I played football on the varsity team. And then fast forward to my senior year, I played soccer again. And then fast forward to that fall of my post-grad semester, I played football. So I wasn't like brand new to soccer. Like, I had
Okay.
been playing soccer my whole
Okay.
life, but I had been switching in and out because
So then you decided to come to SMU, not
just as
play,
a student.
not play sports.
Yeah.
What, like, did you plan to try out to be a walk-on, or was that after you came on campus?
Yeah.
You're sitting around, you're like, dang, I need something to do.
Yeah, basically I sat around for like a month, and I've obviously played sports my whole life, and I was like, this sucks. Like, I hate this. This is so bad. And then I had been talking to one of my coaches at IMG on the football team, and he actually had a walk-on tryout on the football team to be a kicker lined up for me, like the week after Huddy said that I can come back and train with the team full time. So like, I don't know
That's
what would have
crazy.
happened, but if I never did that, maybe I'd have be on a different path right now. But I'm happy that this is what happened. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you think you could have walked onto the football team?
I think I could have. I think I could have done it, but being a kicker, I think I could have.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a little biased, and I just like to be confident in myself. But
Yeah, that's the right way to be.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
So Ben, we can go back to your question.
Yeah, I was just like, you mentioned that you didn't plan on playing, want to play. So what has it been like actually like getting to this point where you're at now?
I mean, getting to this point, I'm super grateful, and I'm like happy that this is a journey that I've been on, and yeah, just going from like, it's not that I didn't want to play. I obviously wanted to play, but I was like, I just kind of took it step by step. Like, first it was like just making the team period. Like, obviously I'm not going to go into the coach's office the first semester and be like, all right, so am I going to play this next year? So it was just like, you know, step by step, and starting there, just making the team was amazing. And then that fall, I'm like, I get thrown into like 12 games just to like, I was like, just to shut down the game. Like, I would just go out there, run my butt off, and defend basically. Like, it was meaningful minutes, but I played probably like 200 minutes that year. And then, yeah, going from that to the next year, getting my first start at center back against Duke. I always remember that. And then, you know, playing striker that year, starting at the 9 that year, to finish out the year was amazing. And then, yeah, fast forward to this past year, starting every game was like kind of surreal, and like, it's like what I dreamt of as a little kid. So it was amazing for it to come true. And like playing in Cary, North Carolina, I remember going there with my academy team, and like watching literally like, it was, I watched a college cup there, but like playing there on that field was pretty surreal. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Cool story.
Let's move over
Villads?
to Villads. Yeah, like tell us about your journey to get to this place.
Oh, I mean, mine's completely different. I'm obviously from a different continent too, so that whole process was.
Couldn't tell.
Oh well, I'm from Denmark, Copenhagen, and I have a bunch of friends that have played in, I mean, Cali, New York, even Dallas too, you name it. So I kind of talked to those guys about it. I got injured my senior year of U19, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it to the senior team. So I started talking to my friends and agents and stuff, and then somehow I ended up making it to the senior team. Played that fall, played well, played the following spring too, and then I was like, I kind of wanna go somewhere else, and yeah, ended up signing with an agent, and then went to the US, went to smaller college in South Carolina, Wofford College, and then I played there for 2 years. And
Bulldogs, is that their mascot?
yeah,
Yeah.
There you
a
go.
terrier. So I was there for 2 years, and I was actually supposed to stay. I told the coach in the fall meeting that we had in 2024, must have been. And I was like, I was thinking about leaving and stuff, but I'll stay. And then fast forward a month, and he decides to leave, and that reopened the portal for me. And I was like, okay, that's a sign. So I jump in the portal. I'm in the portal for 2 days, and I get on a call with Huddy and Kingy, and they were talking to me, and I was supposed to come in the summer actually, but they found a way to get me here in the spring last year, and that was amazing. I so happy I made that decision to go, because getting close to all the guys last year was probably the best decision I could have made in terms of being able to play this following fall. Building those relationships and stuff was good. I remember my first game for SMU back in February 8th, I think. I was terrible. Worst game I've ever played, probably. I came from, I think I was injured for a month and a half with my ankle, and I was out of shape. I came in late because we're doing a bunch of paperwork that we had to rush through. I showed up, and I was not good in my first game. I came from cold, rainy, snowy Copenhagen to 85 degrees in San Antonio, I think it was. The first game that we had spring last year.
Oh yeah, San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio.
That was
we ended up losing 2-1 that game. I caused one of the mistakes that
this was a spring game though.
Yeah.
This
was the
not
spring.
this is not in the fall.
Not regular season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we talked through it with the coaches. Ended up playing better in the spring, end of spring, and then obviously started a bunch of games in the fall, and played well. So I'm thankful that I ended up turning that leaf and playing better, because that could have
Been a different story, huh?
it could have been a different story. Yeah.
What is it? So is it common now for European players to come play soccer in the U.S. in college, or what is that?
It definitely is. I'm not sure about European countries as a whole, but definitely Scandinavian countries.
Really?
I know a bunch of Swedish guys, Danish guys, and Norwegian guys that have gone to the US, and been really successful. One of my best friends was in the final last year, so a bunch of guys on every single team, which is super fun too.
Wow. What was it like? Had you been to the U.S. before you came to play over here?
I had not. That was my first time. I will remember this day for a long time. I booked the flight. I had 2 layovers. My first time coming to the U.S. I went to Iceland and Boston, and then landed in South Carolina. I was so jet lagged. I landed at, I think, 10 p.m., which was, I believe, 4 in the morning for me.
Yeah.
And the entire team is there ready to say hi to me, and I was just ready to go to bed. I was so tired. But I was excited for it. It was fun. A little scary too, because never been in the U.S. and let alone being alone in the other side of the world was.
So you recruited without visiting any colleges, and you
I
just
had not
agreed?
visited a single college. No, I had not.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
That seems like a common thing though with the other international students we've interviewed.
Yeah, Isaac was the same way.
Yeah.
Just come over here and go to school. It's crazy to me.
Basically, yeah.
What was something that was kind of a shock when you came over here that you surprising, or you didn't understand, or
Like a
weird, or-
cultural difference. We like
Yeah.
to ask everybody that.
I think one of the main ones was probably like all the fraternities and sororities, because we just don't have that at all. So I thought it was a cult in the beginning. I was.
Not
It
wrong.
can be.
Yeah, it's
I obviously don't know too much about it, but yeah, that's probably one of the biggest differences from college or university back home to here. there's some funny people on those frats. That's for sure.
What about food? We always like to ask about food because I know it's a lot different.
Oh, I mean, obviously we get a really good healthy food through the athletic department, but there's just so much fast food here. It's surreal.
Yeah.
It really is. I think that's the main one.
Favorite fast food?
I mean, Taco Bell or In-N-Out probably.
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's up there. We don't really have Mexican food back home, so
Well, it's not. I'm Hispanic, so it's not very Mexican.
Yeah.
I mean, again,
No. It's all you
I
know.
don't
It's all
really
you know. You're good. You're good.
Ben is really offended. Gonna have to cut this short.
True. No.
Oh man.
So take me through the portal process again for you. It's like you were in the portal for 2 days. Like, were you talking to other schools, or was SMU kind of like the main, I guess, the only focus?
So funny story. My goalkeeper from my old coach, my old team, actually went to SMU the year before I got here. I'm sure Enzo knows him. Came back there.
Yeah.
Funny guy. I don't think he was talking to me when I went in the portal because I obviously told him I was gonna go and I was looking for any kind of help or whatever I could get really. And he talked to Huddy and Kingy and put in a good word, I'm sure. And next thing you know, they text me and we get on a call. But it was fun being in the portal. There was way more interest than I thought there'd be.
Wow.
Considering I didn't really get a lot of personal awards. I think I got freshman team of the year my first year, but that's it really. But it was fun. It was exciting.
That's awesome.
Do you have a favorite professional soccer player?
No, I don't. Probably Virgil van Dijk, just because he's super aggressive.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I like a bunch of defenders. I don't know if I have a personal favorite. Back in the day, people used to call me Marcelo, the left back from Madrid that retired a couple years ago. I think mainly because he's left-footed, and I guess I like to dribble too, which I suppose is the only resemblance that we really have.
Yeah.
And do you have any players that you try to model your game after? Or are you just doing your own thing?
I'm going to be so honest. I don't really watch a whole lot of professional soccer.
Probably don't have time to.
Not really. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah.
I have 5 classes in both the fall and spring, so it's hard to manage time. But no, I just kind of do my own thing, which is fun. I mean, I talk to the coaches and we try to balance it out so I don't limit us too much in terms of dribbling or overlapping or yeah.
I mean, speaking of professional teams or maybe semi-professional, Enzo, I saw that you played for the Sarasota Paradise.
I did. Yeah.
What was that like? How did that come to be?
That came to be. Well, I live in Sarasota right now.
Yeah.
So, what was it? Not this past summer, but the year before that was my first time playing with them, and I think I just reached out to the coach, and then we just talked, and I started going there and practicing with them, and then I just ended up playing the whole season with them, and that was a super fun experience. I actually have met one of my best friends playing there, so he plays at Northwestern now, but he's a great guy. But a lot of the guys on our team know him too. He's a character. But yeah, it was a great experience, and it's so fun. USL2, you played USL2, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, he knows. You liked it?
I loved it, yeah.
Yeah, it's so fun and playing with a new group, and it's a summer, so you don't have school. So that's honestly the other best part about it.
Yeah.
Soccer and no school doesn't get better than that.
So there are a lot of college players that play
Yeah,
USL?
like I think most college players in the
Really?
summer play USL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you get to go anywhere cool for that, or not really? Just small towns around the U.S.
Yeah, we just went to went to Miami to play games, and I think we went to Orlando, but just around there, like Tampa, just around us. There's different. It's huge. There's a bunch of different divisions and all around the whole country. But we got to go to. I actually didn't get to go, but we made the playoffs both years. But last year or the year before last year, they got to go to Vermont. So that's kind of
cool.
interesting. Yeah.
I also saw that you went to the Austrian GP.
I
You
did.
like-
That was
You like F1?
Yeah, F1's amazing. I love it.
Who's your favorite driver?
I like Verstappen.
Okay.
He's got a little bit of that like feisty, like
Oh, yeah.
you know, like everyone else.
His
kinda, like,
interviews are hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, it's so funny. Yeah,
Do you have a team that you cheer for? or
I
you
like
just-
Mercedes. For
Okay.
Mercedes and Ferrari.
Yeah.
That's my two.
It's a good year to be cheering for
Yeah,
them.
yeah. But I liked them before. That was not because just put that out there.
What about you, Vilas? Do you follow F1 at all?
I do not. I'll look at Enzo's phone when he's watching it. But
People say that Ferrari's like the Cowboys. I guess you're
Yeah.
not from here, but
Yeah, I'm not from here, but I have heard that before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, sweet.
Any other questions, fellas?
I guess like what are y'all's career aspirations like after soccer? Do you guys like want to keep playing, or is there something else that y'all are interested in? Or we don't really know much. Like I watch a lot of professional soccer, but I don't know much about like how it works in the US. So I'm just curious what's next for y'all after you're done here.
yeah, I mean, I'd love to. I don't know if I have a decision to make, but I haven't really decided if I want to try and play in the US or if I want to try and go back home to either Denmark or just any league in Europe, really. But yeah, I mean, it's been a dream since I was a kid to go pro and make money off what I love, and hopefully I can do that after hopefully playing well this fall.
Yeah, I agree. I would love to play after college. I don't know for how long. I don't know where, but I would love to.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
We'll be
What a-
cheering you on.
What's
all the
what's
way.
this next season looking like? How are we feeling?
I feel great about it. I think we added a lot of great pieces and better pieces, and I don't know why we can't do it again and why we can't go even farther. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm with him on that one. I feel like we hope for more in the nationals, and we were pretty disappointed with the result of the second round of the tournament, our first game in the tournament.
Yeah.
Especially coming off the hill, winning the ACC tournament, we expected more, and hopefully we can do that this coming year.
All right. Well, thanks so much for being on. We really enjoyed having you and hearing about your experience and the soccer team and what got you to where you are now. I think I just love hearing about
Yeah.
the stories of our athletes at SMU. It's
It's
always
cool.
so cool.
Yeah, both of y'all have awesome like backstories, so it's
Yeah.
really cool to hear that. And,
Thank you.
and yeah, I'm excited for other people to hear it, and it'll be
Yeah.
super cool.
Wait, sorry, I have one last question.
Go for it.
Yes, over Vilas. In Denmark, do they say soccer or they say football?
We say football.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I mean, I think you're the only country that says soccer.
Yeah, I know. It kind of sucks. But anyways, I just wanted to ask that.
Well, if people wanted to follow you on socials, where can they find you?
Enzo P. Panozzo on Instagram.
Mine is my full name, I think. Villads_Landsperg.
Okay, sweet.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, check them out, and also check out the MustangMood.com. Leave a comment or like and subscribe, and like and subscribe. Yeah. All right.
Most
well,
of all, pony up.
pony up. Go on.
Love you, Mom.
Thanks for having us.
She's definitely gonna watch it. So.
Good.